Philip Jenkins in his natural habitat.
Alright, so I've been driving the S10. Oh, the shit 10. Shit 10. Very hard lately. And it's a Chevy, so it eats oil really bad. So we're just gonna top the oil off, and we figured we'd film it for y'all. So enjoy. Alright, I'm gonna let Cam do this. Cam, get it.
Cool.
Alright, hold up. I'm gonna look at this here. See how there's like about 2 quarts in it?
Yeah.
Just put to 1 quart in there, and then we'll check it.
Push your hood up higher.
I know. See what your funnel's bottomed out. Yeah, just like try to. There you go. Yeah. Anyway, so while he's topping off the oil, I'll go ahead and give y'all a little status update on some of the other vehicles going on. Of course, we got the shit 10 here. The shit 10 is the daily right now. Because, hello Harley. Say hello Harley. That's the shop mascot there. Anyways, the shit 10 is the daily because the burb back there is down. The transmission went out and has been out for a minute because I'm lazy. Anyways, yeah, because I'm lazy and I've been having a ton of fun with this pile of junk. And it's just absolute blasty blast. So I just like, it's just been on the back burner. Like, it's been sitting so long, the battery's dead. But we come in here in the garage. Cam's still getting it. Show you what's going on. Boom! Transmission. This is a used pull-out. No guarantees on this transmission. This is $300 at its finest. Comes with a flex plate and a torque converter. They said it should have been rebuilt at some point. Torque converter seems to be new. Good to go, 300 bucks, whatever. We'll take a shot. So that's gonna happen. All right, you got a quart in there?
Yep.
All right, since you have a quart in there and it's had time to settle into the crankcase, go ahead and check the oil. Where's that dirty rag at? Right there. Go and check the oil. We want to make sure, you know, we're at least halfway up on the minimum max line right here. Anyways, Cam's a young kid that he has a high interest in cars and all things motors and motorcycles. So of course, like, take this dude under my wing and I'm gonna teach him something, and I'm gonna teach him the right way. That way when he's 16, y'all can hire his ass. We'll go look at the burb here for a minute. This is a 2001 Suburban. It is 2-wheel drive. But this is a 2001 Suburban. I'm sorry if it's windy. It's super windy out here. I'm sorry if y'all can't really hear. I'm trying to like hold the mic. 2001 Suburban 2-wheel drive that I bought actually off my mother because it had been pretty tired and worn out. It was wrecked. The windows didn't work. AC still doesn't work, but that's coming. But anyway, so I said, you know, how much you want for it? And she said $1,300. So I said, you know what? Yeah, I'll buy it. Well, she's in Georgia, I'm in Texas. And Cam's coming over here. I don't know if y'all can see him. But she's in Georgia, I'm in Texas. So I sold my rig that I had for $2,600. I caught a plane ticket to Georgia, gave her the money, and drove it back, like beat up. Super hot outside, windows weren't working, and I saved it. So Cam's gonna take over, but I saved it, Put a new front end on it. This is actually the second front end that's been on it. This used to be a color match Suburban. So, you know, it had the champagne bumper pad on there, and I went with that, and I did some color match bow tie, and I was like, I don't like that, so I went black, give it more of that rugged look. I had a PlayStation 3 sitting around, and I was like, well, I don't need it anymore because I got me an Xbox One. So I hit up my buddy. I was like, yo, you want a PS3? He's like, yeah, I do. So I said, I'll give you the PS3 if you give me your tow mirrors. And that's where we're at. We got tow mirrors. Now, keep in mind that this thing was still stock ride high with tow mirrors, so it's looking super Dumbo. So I moved to Houston from Stephenville, small town Stephenville, with my wife, and I got a job at 4-Wheel Parts. And their initial plan was to slam it like dirty. I got a job at 4-Wheel Parts. I went ahead and lifted it 6 inches. It's actually about 9 inches collected in the front, rear. It's got a Flowmaster knockoff muffler. I highly recommend this muffler for anybody who's looking for a nice V8 muffler. It's right here before the axle. Right before the axle. This is a Jones 1 in, 2 out, 3-inch in, 2 7/8 dual out muffler, and it is a Flowmaster knockoff, but it's absolutely fantastic. It's absolutely a fabulous product. They're not paying me to say any of this. They don't even know I'm running their muffler. But it was $20. It's coated in ceramic. It has no rust issues. It's been in my vehicle for over a year, and I dogged the crap out of it. I mean, you know, because the transmission is shot. And I am running dual 3-inch turn downs. And yes, it is a 2 7/8 dual 2 7/8 out. So we just ran them all the way up on the body and welded them up. Kind of ricer, but whatever. It is on 20 by 12 wheels. These are LRG 2x. They are a discontinued wheel. On 35 12 50 R20s. And I highly do not recommend anybody buy a Federal Corsa. It's absolute junk. So that's where it's at. I mean, it's been a great truck. Haven't had any problems other than the transmission going out for the 3rd time. We're back here at the shit stand. Just to give you a little rundown on it. This is a 1993 Chevrolet S10 that I traded a toolbox for. The DMV did not like that, but ended up making it work. It is registered, titled, and insured. It's an absolute piece of junk, but it's an absolute blast to drive. It doesn't give me any issues at all. I dog it everywhere I go, 100% of the time, and like no problems. Knock on wood. But it's on a 5.7 drop, approximate. We have 3-inch drop coils in the front with a 2-inch drop spindle. That should be my 5 inches in the front, and it does have DJM drop shocks on the front. On the rear, we are running a mono leaf setup with the factory overload underneath it with a 3-inch block. So basic math gives me 7 inches, approximate, give or take. And to take up the slack of that mono leaf that's super loose and super flimsy, I am running air shocks on the rear, max air shocks. These wheels, these are dirt track wheels. These are not DOT approved. If you have a daily vehicle, I know I do, but do as I say, not as I do. These are 15 by 10 dirt track racing wheels. They're not DOT approved. They are pretty much unbalanceable because the center board is not centered in this wheel. So, but since I'm running such a small diameter, it's not giving me that much of a problem. I have a little bit of a vibration at 60 miles an hour, but it's good to go. This is a 3-inch backspace. That's giving me that super awesome lip in here. all kinds of lip. It's super dirty, but it's alright. And it was rubbing so bad, like absolutely almost undrivable. Every little bump and dip I hit, like it would dig into the fender so hard, like it was pulling me left or right. So real quick in a hurry, because we were on our way to Texas 2K, we went ahead and pulled the fenders with channel locks. So that way we can get a little bit of clearance. It still rubs, but it's not terrible anymore. I mean, it's all beater looking, but I mean, it's a beater truck, so live with it. It's a 2.85 speed. It's super go-karty. It's slow as shit at top speed. I mean, it tops out like probably 100. That's giving her all she's got. But yeah, that's the shit 10. You're gonna see a whole lot more of the shit 10 because it's probably my favorite vehicle. Anyways, as you know, this is a new YouTube channel. I'm trying to, tape the shenanigans of Phil and Cam and show y'all a day in our lives. I work Monday to Friday, 8 to 5. So I work a normal job. I'm an RV technician. It's super boring, but it pays the bills. So when I get off at 5, there's not a lot of time to tinker. So I try to keep it small on the weekdays, and I'm gonna try to give y'all at least one video a day of something. Like even if it's just me like hollering at y'all. Like if y'all are supporting me, I'm gonna support y'all. I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want. But we're gonna see a lot of shit 10 content. You're gonna see a lot of Suburban content real soon in the future. Like the transmission's waiting in the garage. I'm gonna get a couple seals just to kind of guarantee or give me some kind of self-insurance that I'm not gonna puke transmission fluid all over the place. And we're gonna go ahead and hit the rear main seal while we're in there. And then once I get the Suburban running, again, it will be daily. It will be the daily, once again, so I can put the shit 10 under maintenance. I can do some repairs that it needs because it is an old beater work truck that I beat on really hard. So we are going to drop the trans that's in it. Have a new clutch going in it because I bought the truck with a horrible clutch. It's absolutely terrible. We're going to put a new clutch in it. At the same time we're doing the clutch, of course, the throwout bearing. Of course, we're going to, tidy up some things in there. But I'm also going to do the input shaft seal. I already took care of the tail shaft seal. And we're going to do a rear main seal on this motor too. Just for that self-insurance. And that pretty much a guarantee that we're going to get a little bit more mileage out of it. And then it's all from there. And like, send me your suggestions. Like if you think, if you want to see me do something to one of my vehicles, let me know. And like, I might put it into works. I also have a Tahoe. It's my wife's ride. Sorry about all the noise in the background right now. I do live in an apartment complex, so it's super busy and super windy, and it's getting dark. So I'm gonna shut this down pretty quick. Yeah, send me your suggestions. Comment these videos. Hit that like button. If you're liking what you see, show me. That way I know I'm doing a good job. If you need to make suggestions on how I'm filming these videos, let me know. I'm gonna try to cater to y'all. I'm gonna try to make the YouTube channel that y'all want to see. So like this video, comment, and subscribe because it helps me out a lot. And thank y'all so much for watching. See y'all next time.